So timestamp this one, which is Thursday night, November 7th. No, it's Wednesday night. Wednesday night, because we're going to be online Wednesday nights, starting January 16th, 2019. And we're trying out Facebook Live. Cindy's already identifying some issues we'll probably have, which is we should probably clear that stuff off. There. So, we're videotaping our Facebook Live session, which starts at 7 o'clock, which is in 5 minutes. So we've already started hanging on to the books, get them moving that way to show them off. Talking about our healthy eating and our active living every day. You can combine the two courses because it comes from Human Kinetics is the supplier of these courses. And this is the latest edition, the second edition of the Healthy Eating Every Day, second edition of the Active Living Every Day also. But that book's been around a little bit longer. This is brand new last year. The copyright date, 2017. So it's going to be a year old, which is a good thing because you can start to get this online. Amazon, Healthy Eating Every Day, Human Kinetics. I covered up a picture of all the food with an Adirondack Mountain sticker. It's Healthy Eating Every Day, second edition. Ruth Ann Carpenter and Carrie Finley. You can find them online, and they're starting to come down in price. But those folks that sign on to take our course online, we'll be supplying those books to drop shipping them out to people who take the course. We've had 3 people interested in the course already.
That's exciting.
It is, and so we've kind of capped the course. We have capped the course at 20 participants. So with 3 people interested, there's plenty of room right now, but I'm sure that as the new year approaches and people are thinking about healthy eating and active living, it's just like our YMCA parking lot. It's like crazy slammed that first, second, third week of January.
Yeah.
Till it tapers off. We're looking for 20 folks, so stay committed for them.
We're looking for 20 folks that want to make some New Year's solutions instead of resolutions.
I like that, Cindy. That's good.
We want to help you with those solutions.
In the hundreds of folks that have shown interest on Thumbtack, it's our electronic bulletin board where people find us for coaching. And we've met a lot of neat folks that we have actually coached in person and coach them online also. To a person, they're just looking for a way to get motivated. They're looking for a place where they're going to be accountable and check in throughout the week and make sure they're on their plan.
And not feeling so all alone in their discovery of what they're learning how to do.
Yes. So I guess in this online age, that's where people are turning to find some support, and they're finding it from real people. We're just going live on Facebook is what we're working on tonight. And we're working on our Chromebook, and we're going to see how that works, but I know there's a way to hook that camera that we're using to do a look behind the curtain, behind the screen, a little Wizard of Oz thing. We're checking that out, and we may use that other camera. The range is a little bit limited on this one, but it's kind of fun though, cuddling up to show off the 2 books. Eating every day. 7 o'clock, I'm going live. Hey, good evening, Facebook friends. Clark and Cindy here, the 2 cutest personal trainers on the internet, in our opinion, of course. Tonight, what we're really doing is trying out this Facebook Live. So, if some of our friends can pick up on this, you're home and you're surfing your Facebook feeds, and Cindy and I pop up. You click in. We got a little food journal question going there. I guess we'll see if you log in on our little screen here. That's what we're trying to decipher. So we're going to be talking a little bit about active living every day and healthy eating every day. Two courses that go together from Human Kinetics. We've been teaching these courses for 5 years now, almost 6. We go out to area senior centers, churches, schools, assisted living facilities, all kinds of places. Libraries, the clubhouses at the various retirement communities here in our area in Newport Richey, Florida. We love teaching the classes. They're very effective. They last for 20 weeks for healthy eating and 12 weeks for active living every day. But if you put the courses together, we can offer them for the 20 weeks. And they really go together, the active living and the healthy eating.
Yeah, they make a nice mix. In the new year, a lot of folks will be we're hoping New Year's solutions instead of New Year's resolutions. So we're looking forward to helping folks with those discoveries.
Wendy Kearns, Alan Partridge. All right. Franca joined. Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Franca. Great. So we'll be teaching these starting January 16th. So we're just trying out this Facebook Live thing because we'll be using this platform to broadcast the... a couple other people have joined. Thanks, you guys. Doug Vessel and Wendy Kearns. Carlos Ellicott going to sell us a new Prius.
Yeah.
That's an awesome thing. So here's how these courses work. This book, the Healthy Eating Every Day, is divided up into 20 chapters, thus the 20 weeks that we teach. You'd be amazed. The first couple chapters, the first 10 chapters are more about attitudes and why we eat the way we eat and why the attitudes we have about food. Healthy eating, it's a balancing act. Session 2, taking stock. Session 3, goal setting. Identifying barriers and benefits is the 4th session. Tackling the triggers, the things that send you to the refrigerator. Eating out, talking to yourself is session 7, and etc. We don't even get to cooking up a healthy diet until session 12 because it's all about your attitudes about food. The neat thing about healthy eating every day, no food is off limits. You eat your normal nutrition plan. You pick the nutrition plan you're going to use. The only thing we're going to ask is that you be accountable through like a MyFitnessPal, some other electronic device, or actually we got this food journal poll going up here. Trying to click into it to see if anybody's answered any of the questions. Place to write a comment. Come on, you guys. I know you've joined the site. Just shoot us a comment. Are you getting any audio? Remember, this is also a functional test.
So who keeps a food journal?
Carlos, good to see you teaching what we need to know. Thank you, Carlos. I got you. Why can't I? See, I'm learning here. Can't click on that to tell them I like that comment. Thanks, Carlos. We're learning here. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's Carlos's comment. Yes. Oh, let's speak to what Carlos said. As we mentioned, we've been teaching these courses for, I think it's more like 6 years, Cindy, that we've been working with CARES on this. Community aging and retirement services, but this is on our own. Cindy, what are some of the chapters in the active living every day?
Well, I like the very first chapter. Chapter 1 is Ready, Set, Go. And that's, what are you going to do? You got to ready, set, go. Get started. And then chapter 2 is Finding New Opportunities. And overcoming challenges, setting goals and rewarding yourself, and gaining confidence. All good chapters that we'll be working on. Enlisting support of our family and our friends, and avoiding pitfalls. Ever had one of those?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then step by step, diffusing stress and finding new opportunities to be active. Some folks, that's the hardest part, is getting started.
Yeah, it's getting started. But I just got to tell you, we have put the course out there on a platform called Thumbtack. It's an electronic bulletin board. People go and kind of visually see that 3x5 that's tacked up electronically. That they need a nutritionist. It's all of the related referrals we get to the personal training. People want to lose weight, and they know that they need some kind of physical activity plan. So they contact us, and literally hundreds. I'll sit down every half hour and respond to 12 more requests for somebody needing some assistance with what do I eat, what don't I eat, and how do I go about this managing my weight.
Yep, it's all about nutrition and portion size and making healthy choices.
Yes, so they come to us for personal training, for the jumping jacks and the weight training and, the running and the bike riding and how long do I have to ride this treadmill, or how long do I have to sit on this spin bicycle. And we said, it's not where you start. Weight loss starts in the kitchen, and it's just it's as simple as that. Calories in and calories out. Now, no food's off limits in healthy eating, but you can't have 10 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in a day.
And in the active living section, it's all about pacing and planning. You don't want to overdo it on the very first day, and that's the end of your exercise program. You learn how to start out and how to build on the skills that you have and the level of your ability that you have.
We got a new comment, Cindy, but I can't, it won't open. Oh, here it goes. Well, maybe, let's see. New comment, where is it going to pop up? Thanks, you guys, for helping us out with this. Carlos saw your comment. It is good to be teaching these things. I'm not sure how to make that happen. Well, we're mixing a couple of things in here, Cindy. We are learning how to use the platform and questions from folks. I wish I knew what that question was, and then I would.
So tell the folks, Clark, how we're going to be doing this on every Wednesday night, or
Right, every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, starting on January 16th. We'll have a live session. We'll teach on that first week from session 1, this healthy eating. It's a balancing act. Folks will have read the chapter. They're very short. Hit some of my highlights here. Include alternatives in the dairy group. Adding a glass of water. How essential water is. Add a no added salt symbol. Physical activity goal for the week. We'll go through these. Talking about empty calories. And some of the portion sizes. I think that's worth showing off. You've heard some of these things. We're doing portion sizes. There's a chart that we'll be using. How many calories a day for you? Well, that's the calorie chart. How to use it. And then we'll be teaching that, assessing your diet. People often think their diet is healthier than it actually is. And we'll be talking about making sure you get enough food from each food group. Now, there are some specialty diets. My goodness, we've had experience with some friends that we've had for coaching, for personal training, who are winning the battle with multiple sclerosis. And we have books like The Walls Protocol, Cooking for Life. It's really a diet that is going on keto. It's a keto diet, and it's all about it, and it's not off limits. Just make sure you know how to use it. Check with your doctor if it's okay to use that. one that we're in right now is this fasting, the fast beach diet, the fast diet. It's a 5-2 diet. 5 days a week you eat normally. You eat whatever your normal is. You got to keep it within the parameters of your 15 to 2,000 to 2,400 calories, depending on how active you are. 5 days a week, and then you fast 2 days a week. Now, fasting is not what you might think it is. It's not the complete absence of food. It actually allows for 400 to 500 calories per day. That's not a lot of calories, so it's still truly a fast. And how to use the fast. If that's the diet you choose to use, we'll talk about it with you to see how it can best be used.
So all those diets take some discipline and accountability. Will we be using one of these things?
Oh yeah, tape measures to
Oh.
measure some dimensions, your neck, at your shoulders, at your waist, at your hips, and you'll see some results if you stick to whatever plan it is that you choose. And I'm trying to get this see if we can see who wrote something. I got one comment. Somebody chime in. Send us a comment. Send us a comment on the audio. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Can you see her?
Can you see me?
Apparently we can't get that to work.
Through some sort.
Oh, let's see. Oh, that's the bite thing. It was on a little bit of delay. We'll see what happens if we do that. Not much. Well, we're coming to you tonight on a Chromebook. It's a nice little small computer that we've been using for years. I love it, and it's apparently it's allowed us to get in touch with a number of people who logged on to say they've seen us. I think we've been on for about 12 minutes, Cindy, and 15 seconds. There's a little timer up there. Well, we're excited to be offering the course.
Can't wait to see you on January 16th.
Yeah, for
7 o'clock.
Active living every day.
And healthy eating
Every
every
day.
day.
So we're going to log out now
What do you
because
mean by every day?
I mean by every day.
Every day?
Well, every day. Well,
Every day.
what if you don't feel like going to the Y?
Every day.
Yeah.
We'll find a way.
Okay. That's not very responsive. Chromebook may not be the best. There's 3 little eyeballs, 3 people watching right now.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means either. Page unresponsive.
Okay.
Exit page. We're done. Ah, snap.
Now we should go on our phones so we should be able to see it.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It's supposed to be. Hey, thanks for watching our little YouTube of this thing.